Good morning. So we're down in Waterstown Park, which is where I do my park runs, and it's really sunny and nice today, which is great because yesterday the weather was terrible, so we couldn't really do a lot. But we just had Frank in the dog park there, and he was charging around with a load of other dogs, and it was great. It was great to see him kind of playing. He didn't play with the other dogs a huge amount, funnily enough, though. He still kind of hung around with the people because he definitely seems to be more interested in humans than he is other dogs.
He also, there was a couple of different types of dog down there, but there was another sighthound, and when him and the sighthound, I think you got footage of it.
Yeah.
When him and the sighthound kind of got together and were playing, he was much happier with that. I think because the other dogs play slightly differently.
Yeah.
So with the sighthound, like the two of them were like kind of running after each other and chasing each other, and then the other dogs got involved, and Frank was like, no.
Yeah. He was
no friends.
He was a lot less interested in them. But even there were times when the other sighthound would be coming over and he'd just kind of hang out with us. But yeah, it was good fun. The only thing was at one stage he seemed to go over on his paw a little bit and he started to howl. And initially I thought he was playing and getting excited, but then I realised that he was doing the Greyhound Scream of Death and that his paw was up. But he seems to be absolutely fine. And he's walking absolutely fine now, and he was still running around and playing afterwards, so I don't think he actually did himself any harm. I think he just sort of, for all the world, stubbed his toe. But it was scary for like a second or two because we thought maybe he had hurt himself. So now we're just taking him for a bit of a walk around the park, and then we'll take him home and he'll sleep probably. So we're back from being out with the dog, and I've just gone out to the shops because I have to get all our groceries for the week, and we've a couple of things that we want to do later on this afternoon, so it's kind of a busy enough day today, so I want to get this done as quickly as I can, and I will explain more about what we're doing later. Okay, so I've been back with the groceries for a good while and been in the house and doing some tidying and all that kind of stuff. The thing that Elaine and I are doing tonight that I didn't mention earlier is we're going to the cinema, and it's really exciting because Elaine and I never go to the cinema, and the reason we never go to the cinema is because Elaine doesn't really like going, whereas I love going to the cinema. And what's really cool about tonight is that we're going to see The Joker. And like, I was always gonna go see The Joker because I love all those comic book movies anyway, and I know this one's supposed to be quite different and like it's quite psychological, and that's the thing that attracts Elaine to it. So I'm really glad that it's a film that we both really want to see, and we're both gonna go and see it together, so that's really exciting. And we're gonna go see it in Liffey Valley, so that means that we'll probably go in, get our tickets because we haven't booked anything, and once we've got our tickets we're gonna go and have some dinner out in Liffey Valley. So it'll be our second time in 2 days having dinner in Liffey Valley. I will try not to have pizza again though. In the cinema now, and we're just waiting for the film to start. We'll let you know what we think. So blurry, I'm very sorry. Couch bed is still a thing, and we're all happy about it. We were talking about the film a bit in the car on the way home, and like, I came out of it and I didn't really know exactly what to think of it. And I'm still not sure that I do. There's an awful lot in it, and there's an awful lot to think about. I definitely liked the film. I thought it was an excellent film. It was very uncomfortable to watch. It was very, very dark. It was unlike any of the other comic book movies that I've seen recently. But like cinematically, I thought it was an excellent film, and I thought like it was beautifully shot, and like it's very much like I was saying to you that like I thought it very much acknowledges that it's part of the Batman universe, but at the same time it's very much a standalone film, so it doesn't have that kind of comic book film vibe that you get from like watching a Batman movie or watching any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is tonally so different from any of those. But yeah, I think it's a good film, and if you're into those comic book movies, I think you'll like it. I think if you're not into those comic book movies, there's an awful lot in it that might attract you to it as well. And what I would say is to go and watch it and make up your own mind about it. What did you think of it?
It was just uncomfortable to watch, and it was kind of upsetting. Like, it was gripping.
Yes.
Because I didn't notice the whatever 2 hours and whatever gone by. But yeah, as someone who doesn't really watch films or like the cinema much, yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what to say. I'm just gonna hug my dog and think of happy things. Even though I'm hugging the dog rear end.
Kind of exactly how I feel about it right now.
You would hug the dog's rear end?
I just want to hug the dog anywhere. I always want to hug the dog. One thing that's really nice is that Elaine did a lot of our meal prep for the week earlier on today, so that's done and I don't have to worry about it. But also for my lunches this week, I'm doing roast chicken so I can have chicken sandwiches. So I do need to cook the chicken now. So I'm just bringing the oven up to temperature and then I'm going to do that then. And the chicken is done, so it's just 12 at night now, so I'm just going to put the chicken on a plate and cover it and leave it to cool down, and I'll put it in the fridge in the morning. I'm gonna just do that now and go to bed because I have to be up for work in the morning. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week.
Japan.